The city bustled around Daniel. He felt alone in the crowded streets. Daniel was an artist. His heart longed to share his art, to touch the world. He yearned for someone to understand his dreams. Every day felt the same. He painted alone in his small apartment. Doubt crept in. Was he good enough? Would anyone ever see the world through his paintings? One chilly evening, Daniel decided to walk. He hoped the crisp air would clear his head. The park was empty. Bare branches clawed at the twilight sky. A profound sadness washed over him. The world felt vast and indifferent. As he walked, he kicked at a fallen leaf. It was then that he saw her. She sat on a bench, lost in a book. Her fiery red hair glowed in the fading light. But it was her eyes that captivated Daniel. They were the color of spring leaves, vibrant and full of life. He felt drawn to her like a moth to a flame. What was it about her that made his heart race? He had to know more. Hesitantly, Daniel approached the bench. His heart pounded in his chest. What would he say? He had never been good at talking to strangers, but something about her kind eyes gave him courage. "Excuse me," he stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. The girl looked up, startled. A smile spread across her face, erasing any trace of annoyance. "Hello," she replied, her voice soft and melodic. Daniel felt a surge of relief. He had broken the ice. Now he just had to keep the conversation going. He learned her name was Lila. They talked for hours that evening. Daniel told her about his dreams of being an artist. He confessed his fear of failure. Lila listened intently. She wasn't afraid to share her own dreams. She wanted to be a writer. Lila confided in Daniel about her struggles with self-doubt. They were two souls searching for their place in the world. As they talked, the sun began to set. The sky erupted in a blaze of orange and purple. It was as if the universe was celebrating their newfound connection. They walked along the now familiar path. A comfortable silence settled between them. It wasn't awkward, but rather a shared understanding that transcended words. When it was time to say goodbye, neither wanted to leave. They promised to meet again, and so they did, day after day. They met in the park. Each meeting deepened their bond. Lila encouraged Daniel to believe in his art. She saw the beauty in his work, the raw talent that he doubted. Daniel, in turn, inspired Lila to pursue her writing. He believed in her stories, in the worlds she created with her words. They were each other's muses, their biggest supporters. Together they were unstoppable. The future was uncertain, but they faced it together, hand in hand. Their love story was just beginning.